Tebusuyama mena wasina mema akwaba famra Ashanti Media, so adaroma subscribe to the channel and share the video for others to also know about Ashanti Media. Na ene nsɛm a ekoso wɔ Ghana na ati sipa security recruitment aye basa ama ne interior minister Honorable Muntaka pressure abegu ne so pa ye nyina ye beka ya bra na mampanyi John Dramani Mahama campaign se Ghana for ento abama no no me Ghana mampanyi o hye mabnu bo se obeye mampanyi a ene security service obebiem hu ya na wa form ade agum no obi anya adwuma bi etumi aye afen so kura no obebie 24-hour economy 133 shift na che se ebi ekọ anopa na ebi kwa awia na ebi kwa anajo na che se adwuma de ebebu super no na ma mabunu dudu na enya rehemu o mampanyi mu o moto abade ma no so ene enye sa na ekọ security service kakra recruitment o mu ye ene nipa ni bi kura fa ho ahwere o mu nkwan so no outcome no very poor ama ene nana frimpon ziga ene na badwafo atranse ebiebie nsem so niama amampanyi enye ne yie ene decisions bi wa take a emma nyuma asem no intimi improve emwa ma mabunu no nya adwuma ne bi nye no nyina no omabiebie so anya asem ketua comparing it to Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo time a eno no yenya se obae no otimi boae ebie youth na forestation afen so kra no odi nampko ne de keka ho bae boa ma mabunu no enya bibi podwe ya ma asundwe ebae na discussions no de emu ehwam yie papa mepese ye begie bre na yakotie nkomotwetwe no yenso yadwenkyire no yemfa into comment section.
Your constitution, Ghana has here directive principle of state policy, and your constitution, Nankasa, the spirit of it, what it wants, the people, the aspiration of the constitution for the people of Ghana, and no, the NDC for no canina unlawful, unconstitutional, and illegal, unlawful. I never be a time, and no question can entertain or Ghana because. It's a what try the Bible power. I was a crano satisfy Nipana or mono what Ghana Nina say. What bana bapuano, Edni Madia ye, into a ya diama, Obia nyabi, Obiansa can do cry a child there, and Kaukra won't to be answer. Oh, a month, my man to do no nyabi, a what almost about with dear, in fact, what by what chamo asu be also and sana crano, what bakase, a be a mamkakra. Now, Mr. Memfanya dear, because it's a politician, and I said, who campaigning my advice on my power? We a politician. The mindset, no, and yet mindset, constitution, a say, and there's a whole palm. And illegal, unconstitutional, completely unconstitutional. The empaying for the constitution, no, and nihu and kahu be cry. And it is a opa bamuno, so what do nipa? And I say, one case we are politics, now we are politician, now we campaign my crofobia, now omunina campaign bomb number power. Now say, Ghana when you catch you aside. Now won the other dear old mamuno, won a sawano, the others dear and saw manua. We are mamma for. To be frank, we are mamma for. My dream says, how do we cry no? A treasonable. Just say, you show crack, your pen be cry, yours, I do parliament. Now you're restraining people from thinking that way. It's on my reorienting and crop for. Now on my educated or me. So we are politician, yeah. And yes, I will be a mind to me up a Fabian in a deep when the corruption, when you find a corruption, nepotism, now you cannot. This is what the party is polluting the minds of the people for with. Because who man crop for the Ababa power, and I say, yeah, crop and men crop for, and them a bush for, and them party men, grassroots for no, and Kwan never show me, may catch us NDC for, ye Ghana for, it did Ghana for 7 Jinawa. Now, you or Munina, now who can NDC for no more, you can't the whole entire population here. Move back up and the NDC. And the say, Sa 6 na akano. She said, oh my, for the next 4 years, no, Yamfa Ghana resources, employment opportunities, everything. Yamfa question nipa 1 out of 6, 7, and sa no money. Not 6 na kanina and kwadana, which is highly unconstitutional, illegal, and a buffo salmon and crofona. It me view, they say. politicians no omo leaders no omo no the way omo no can nsem kire omo no ama omo anya adwen foforo bi saa na ese ba but no kremu no omo enye saa na ese ba ewo se omo kire mu se ba ban mu a ya insisha a man na dia share nsa ya constitution na ma ya kwan se ya mra ban mu no ese ye mehwe Ghana fo nyina eni se wo pre na se wo qualify na se ye hwe na se udi mu a ye de be ma dan se ye be hwe se wo ye NDC ninti na ewo se NDC ninti na ewo se ye de ma wo etimi de in reality no me ma dwen nyina ne se ye me hu ne se hello mutimega
meto kapa Dr. Anoma
eti de me hu ne se de NDC for no kan de enokre mu no enye ne kwan no kra enti oman se de ye kan no reorientation education political education ehia pa saying na nipa na ti Ghana politics na se eti wo koto aba wadwen ni saying so wadwen ni yese oman ho do we a politician so wadwen say oman ho da bia ni se for power bia omuka corruption eno nko na omde ba power se mele mb ni NDC person omba power from Rollins time any a military ayi na omde buy and corruption ko na omde polity ni padwen but what the mind na corrupt mind now start accuse somebody of corruption we a hypocrite kase pa because when you are talking this way you are
but Mr. Adama, let me come in let me come in I don't want us to switch to that aspect because me person e be call a honor papa the focus now is about the Bosch, for example, we say the full soldiers now rebel against their political party. So the question I'm asking is, for example, me Mabua party no, or branch level. So branch level na Mabua party no I be a more year Juma over NPP the police station executive. A hono omo form pa sakra na constituency to regional ba asana wa national. It be a more branch level. Me more branch level no obi antimi recognize me. Why na betimi ahu adwuma na ameme ye no na watimi akache o mampani se Dr. Anoma bi no obi a Ejoso constituency o Suhum constituency e bi a police station bi a o shawa wo ye adwuma obi antimi recognize me but wo be kono no omo a bi omo ye big fishes no ye to abade wi a these people will be having a juicy positions, chief executive ministers and all that. So the question will be say how do we recognize the branch executives now and I say omo form no omo buama party the eba power no
de na onipa adwuma na odi ye na odi bua party eso nipa differentiate between party and government. The party NDC na ewo ho no enye ne na wa ban mu ne na ye government of Ghana. Despite the fact say party no organizing crowdphobia to come and take something called the government of Ghana, which is different from party no. It is how we bibia we boa party say party for no hu a ko hu pen for fifi kote sedi gatua ene omo aka no omo na e was nka omo planning no mo hwe how omo be recognize mo enya government minister for this minister for that omo na e say otwum o mind sika because sika bi omo kuta bia no tax money Ghana ha any BBA apart from tax and crowdfunding revenue abanje taxes in kwano mjeje especially indirect tax and no dey higher and na kwhwa bill a yetua electricity bills a yetua anya sam kuto a ni nyina ye nkrofo ye sika ne omo jeje aye enti enya NDC fo a aban o teso nya NDC despite the fact NDC na ye adwuma bi na ma omo nya chance but o mo behwa Ghana and this wo ye grassroots adia say oti ase ni o we are grassroots we are adwuma twa mene eda fam dan mankrofo be di aban a what you should understand is that party no waka mu ho na adwuma no tamra na o ye adwuma na enya government na o ye adwuma no na o ye adwuma ma party na o nya adwuma ma government so remuneration go to your party that is all it is all party no empayfo no etime boa ma wo nya bebia fine it's through the party the nya government it the party empayfo na e wo say omo ye all the measures, put all the measures into place. Who no, recognize you. The government now to on no near done so no. Minister of Foreign Affairs, unsema dano Minister of Interior, and some gunu suno, and some gunu sunya some good to. And it is all not transia, the all planners so essence of what transia between say a grassroots to be our zongo honoma. Wow, this time he or move on. The responsibilities have changed. I know shit. Oh, yeah, mistake. Even the partner, oh, no, but down. Now look at Coco for no, and Niama Atuomo. That mistake is going to affect them. Now, this one crime mistake, recruitment, is still going to affect them. They need time to think. They need time to plan. How don't go down on maintain the power, the party in power. Now, why are you? Nasa also mama kwa mama nya adwuma na oh no asa every party mu abegina government mu jedia what baby a wugina no ija wrong place was say uma party no fifi quoted da catch them say when you responsible because one na was say or trust the planet na ohunu obi a wo party nim say ye ba power no omoboa yen and these are the ways we want to find ways that be a government and government work will negotiate in a way. Na government atima boy me aboy en crofo we but say wo ko japat aban nim say mejedia wrong it's not it's unconstitutional it's corruption and no almost corrupt to the minds of the people and the minds of government people and no na make am wasem cause leading to this no one here over force government people no my corrupt they will do things they will recruit according to party line which is unconstitutional. All these things, and America say, unconstitutional. The corruption, had a free bar. This is how our party people, and government people in government, are corrupt just because they help them to come to power. It's wrong. It's wrong. That's my view.
Say Ura 50 kwete irresponsible no. Please, I need to hash kakra because Obi as a chief executive officer for a ruling party. I said that word in the Wadaroma. And
what's the man today?
I said, who Casamuni now say Ura 50 kwete irresponsible.
Now, was he sitting on his responsibility? He is responsible for he is the leader of the party. Afeni Katia is the leader of the party, and yet government. He's not leader of the government. He has nothing to do with the government.
Okay,
and then they are relationship with the government. But then, say or no, say party we are Juma or grounds. Yeah, Juma. Nipa is also here a party executive. That is not and yet a minister and yet president. Only the way the whole Ghana. That's how the constitution defines him. And the sign of constitution should say, obey Juma. It is all recruiter. No party near him. So party so party executive do what say, oh, if throw my quota away, now yam from way and crop war. I don't know, must treat it separately. Now, the rest if they really want.
I'll come back to you. That what take you a second bite. On the line I have Honorable Frank Asieru Bekwe, a member of Parliament Edema Suhumu constituency and a member of Employment, Labor Relations and a Pension Committee. So, Honorable, thank you very much for joining us on the program. Okay. I'm told that Dr. Paulo is also on it. So let me go to Dr. Paulo. Doc, thank you very much for joining us. Dr. Paulo is a political science lecturer at KNUST. No, Doc, tell us, do we, if I join a political party and they win a political power, do I have to expect something from the party, or my expectation should be the well-being of the country or me, myself, as an individual?
Thank you so much, Ziga, and good afternoon to your listeners and my fellow panelists. So your statement about what I should expect from the government or my party in government.
Yeah.
So there are two things here. Under normal circumstance, the government is supposed to serve every citizen devoid of your political colors, devoid of any identity that you carry, whether you voted for the party in government now or not. The government is responsible constitutionally to provide for everybody. However, our circumstances are very different. So I cited an example the last time I was in UK. There was election, we didn't see all the crowd that we see on our roads. In Australia, we didn't see the kind of crowd that we see here in our roads in Africa. Now, if you get back to Ghana, we are dealing with a situation whereby democracy and elections have become a give and take affair. So democracy becoming a give and take affair simply is talking about the fact that politicians know what the voters want, and the voters know what politicians want now. Now we are talking to the statistics. 12% to 14%, even more, because here sometimes we don't get the figures right, of our young people are unemployed. And we are producing young people every day from tertiary institutions. There are a lot of other people who are unemployed in the informal sector simply because of the system itself. And so politicians will now rely on this idle number and go to promise them that if I come to power, I'm going to recruit you into so and so sectors. Now, the voters have also understood. If you watch even the Ayawasu East by-elections, you would see a retired teacher saying that he needed to be given something before he would vote. And the reason is simple. He has seen politicians come one after the other, parties come to government one after the other, and all they do is to serve people who are very close to them. And part of the reason is that the opportunities are very few. Look at the security recruitment, for instance. Even those who pass to the medical stage, just about 5% alone have had a financial clearance. What that simply tells you is that about 95% are going to be very disgruntled. Now, these are people, naturally, all they want is a job.
Yeah.
But if they know that the space is very limited for them and a politician comes to promise.
Yeah. All right, I have told that Dr. Sebastian Paulo, political science lecturer in the network. Let me go back to Dr. Anoma. Dr. Anoma, you say Dr. Samson Anoma is still on the line. So, Doctor, what you mean? Aha. Now, Doctor, yeah, shall you? The question I'm a person me say. My yes, go back to where we left any sanomano. Fanny say, Memeno, ye baba betuaba, ye na a political party, obi di sikabwa, obi ko rally, obi di na ho deboa, obi shouty chubui, obi shouty a yuzu, obi shouty ye ferry say a yeshi, any idea. Your do on bap or do on bap platform so cry about or the sikabwa. The BOPS ka yefa bi to fuel yefa bi to we ni ade san kofo ndo musika eboa ye won kofo a omususu de omaduma ne so omo ye party aduma no omo te office wo de bia wonya aduma bia anka ho won de okoba saa ne namfiefie mu saa ene won kofo a wo musu ko house to house omo form pa ne ade ye ni na ne aka bom ne ye party na ye to aba bia ye behuru se ebia de ono ni di sika kakra boae no ane bia ono oye known face no nebia sa nipa no nya appointment a juicy appointment bi nebia na wanya no huseta but e baba form no na ya ko ese form for ne de bibi kakra bi ni ade o che omo no extra gan sana ya bo omo wanya tumi kakra bi e no na me busa say how do we deal with this matter because ye na na ye party e de ntina obi a ono no e bi ode ni sika boae ono no benya juicy appointment ono do omre ye nemu ya ne okwa no but obi susu wo fom wa ye aduma pa bi kura ye tutuo chama wo rally ya tutuo ye registration or join bi ya wo bi sika won anim ne ade a but ye to aba no wi asa ni pa ne bread do wa mia yi kura na bi kura rate bi fino. How do we handle this matter?
Yo, me the imagine say handling the best way they say a dedicate and crop for no, a party for no, paying for be So omo ye campaign almost all the time no omo chip sad the end so in say be omo ye adwuma de na so no omo expectations no omo brand from aba fam kakra because once why adwin say obe campaign we a politician no say dem rano so my kunu be a politician ya o bobu no o boama ama ma no ho atọ wo do ho den it is a wo boa ama ọma ho atọre wo de ne say o ye wo do wo kọ no akpa no aboama some people wo giri se omumum na omudimu so mo na yeto aba ma omo yenko to aba mo nko ye adwuma no omo kọ ye adwuma so no mo ye tuo mo ka mo ye ya wo say adentina manya bi ede wo say wo ti ase say say wo ti ase say enkrofo no nya wo nya bibia na wo beche e becha ma wonya bie bi na menyim say ye beche de na so nya ni nyina na e becha ma wonya bie edi say wo wa wadwen say wo politics a nti ase say wonya free mu an say ye che da wonya bie fine ba wo nya bi susu a ye wadwuma ba wo fato wo so no ye nyiska wo enya adwuma ye disika ene nkane sare tie dia sana obeye policy ama obi no na kwa na onna sa contract say me ye campaign ma na we ne a ene wo bia obeko bia no de obenya bia se menya bia na no ya hye ne sana wa ye campaign but me say go they do that level when ye nti say what ase say who dey we ye campaign with the belief faith say ideology no and the best and nti no ewene a emwa na emra so fompa mafa so ma oman na manfo nyintum say NDC ideology no and the best eno na wo koye ho campaign ezi say wo ji say untimi a na wajai MPP from crofo no biti ase say omo de omo abo ankrofo bi omo anya bi ya no omo ante ho ase say omo anya hwe omo ankoto aba bo edi say wo no say wo sa na aye wa wo so ye ne say because by force say as a campaign constitution no share obi say a political party constitution no share obi say or bua obi na obi win election as obi join the political party it is a one team here one as one is you know jai because by force say no ba ko power mu no e was chichina e also be bua because constitution no share ni pana ya to abaman no say e was we fair also wo gemma obia nya bi enti se wo no fata se wonya bi dia ubenya enti true point bi am for kind qualification yes the constitution so indirectly no or just say the qualified people adwuma enti se wo to aba ma no a na so konya sa position e ba ban mu a e wo se ono no hwe constitution no de adwuma e wo se wo hwe statute so e wo ho mra ya hye no de adwuma mra no se sa position we ye de obi a owo bi a masters and as all first degree there was who ni bi ya get ma wo it is what tia say so woni bi na so be campaign there is what tia say oh yeah who believe na oh yeah oh yeah man after all a Christopher bebre kunkum wo mo bebre because they believe say Christo any nipa say di na chie emre bi atwa mo kunkum mo and so mo do mo kwa twa so because they believe say sa na ho they say sa na ya adwuma sa na say wo we political party.
Hello, Doc. Okay, wait. Hello, Doc. Okay. All right. We lost Dr. Samson Anoma, economic lecturer or a KSTU. You better than that Ababu and Chakra. See, youth NDC food soldiers and the challenge for limited slot. The security recruitment crisis akwakofasa and same way say na aba and no komo ada yedi say oto aba e de ma aban. Hello, Doc.
Aha, so what menka?
Ameto nka pa fetu asoma me.
Nti aban ba power enya at once ho na our party take time. And no MPP for no so antiase. E was say wa ban no making sure say etimi tran ban mu for longer time. Na kakra so nkrofo so abeso so bi. Na say wo ka say all of a sudden obia aban ba ya
Hello? Okay. The network, seriously, today network and a power, but still, we solve the problem. We're talking about the NDC food soldiers and the challenge for a limited slot the security, agencies named that. Last year, and I buy me a TSS or Befa Nipa 2,500. So last year they took about 5,000, and this year so almost 5,000. So in the 4 years, no, offer 25,000. It is serious. A FIBA become one. Let's say 2 years, no, I buy a 10,000. Let's say I cut 15,000 in the next 2.5 years. I buy a bedino. It is a 2.5 years, no, and I buy a bedu and then the sick as I strong. No, what me for 15,000 na I cannot. The atwaso and they ediano and a bina FA 5,000, which people should have been aware. But NDC full soldiers need be said a quiet recruitment in a fast economy or many anyone and not a non-qua. And your recruitment, security recruitment, some of the NDC communicators, some of the NDC full soldiers, branch executives are Omobuama, National Democratic Congress, Eba Bebono. They think that no, a bino up to now, Omunu Omunini, Conforfi say, oh, yet a tiabetiano, not nature, no, Seman Casamitrimua, Yibemo, a Yibone, say Yan Cassia Trimu and Nimanimu ya, Ansha. And let's see, Tanahono, my Cassa, Yambisa could be another brunya. Let's abandon Coconia 2 years. Na a bequack of fast maba and tell many million year Cassa. A bedroom base a Christmas morning, na abandoned than Hosso, na partner than Hosso, Nibiana, you put me appreciation, baby. Yes, assume a bedroom. And no one command ye disaster, oh, your party, Niba, Nessa O Coboa. For example, a baby aba, na abano, is not getting the economic indicators well. And the policies no on yani ye papa infrastructure development and to me ko ye you will huge deficit any idea you seek someone ye and you be bianco ye doom so ba way center left and right among 40 you to be trade me for ye everybody want the government to go away. Ne enkofa aban for from famra. Say a basa no na aka koye kosafa adwuma eso obi ade ne hujimbi. Enti se me call join a political party be say me pese me boamo na yetu sa ban we say di fi ho no ma me boama yetu aban na afu ama sa party na baba mimi yie di aba mimi yie di ne me yie di ne se me ye Ghana ni na me di yie anase me ye Ghana ni se me di yie se me ne mabusua be di yie anase me boama party na ba power se de be ya Ghana fo ni na ho beto mo eno ho kobo an ye di sisi a the full soldiers no. In fact, on the line, we are waiting for Ura Dela Edem, a head of corporate communications at the Minerals Commission. In the shortest time, will be joining us. Honorable Frank Asirubekwe, a member of Parliament at the Suhum constituency. On one side, a member of Employment, Labour Relations and Pensions Committee. And so, Ebe Johnny, James Kabra Bonfe, aka Kabila, and so a lecturer or APSA, as a researcher, and so Ebe Johnny. Earlier on, we heard something briefly from Sebastian Palu, a political science lecturer, and a Dr. Samse Adoma, a economic lecturer. So what Omonka Yuguswa, we are still waiting for the other speakers to come, but that is the situation. So the question becomes here, say pressure eba say party form penny for how do they manage the issue? Some of them are kasa any idea will be on when you until officer that is all. A basanwa se pressure about so how do you communicate to the party people? Assemble ese o kachi omo o mani betimi age assemble ese o kasa ise na ese su timi kasa chi omo e bia o ma bemumu and all that. All right, so that is that. All right, on the line I have Mr. Dele Edem is a head of corporate communications or Minerals Commission on the line. So, Mr. Dele Edem, thank you very much for joining us on the program, The Digest. We are live on the Kesben TV, DSTV channel 364 and Go TV channel 121. Now, Asemi dia ababe tutri yebuni. You what shall ache for over 20 years and I joined the National Democratic Congress. We started from scratch. Why a full soldier that abe play role as a branch level, about constituency level, and then you are a member of the National Communication Directorate. You cannot mention about 10 people without mentioning you or the Communication Directorate. There are some of the few soldiers think that money ma bino and as a year party ni omun eni any idea. You as an expert in communication when it comes to politics, you say what party ni more, you know the in and out of the party. No. How do we handle this issue? Send a bear and create problem and could disturb the government. Yeah, Mr. Adam, please unmute yourself for me. Why, please? I'm saying on mute, you know, so unmute it for me. Hello, Mr. Adam. Mr. Unmute to set in my wife and about a mute button in my man.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. It's clear now. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Me pacho umbisa me question answer umbisa me question menti.
Ati me bisa question you.
Pacho I.
Can you be stable for me? Okay. So the question I'm bisa is today we heard some of the NDC communicators, NDC food soldiers are rebelling against the party. It is clear all over. And no one command EADs. There are questions you say you as Obia was from the grassroots. What first no more we will be paying do the highest level. And NDC when we talk about the about 10 people, their communication, they are buying about power. You cannot mention 10 people without you. So now, how do we handle this issue? Send your buyer the NDC no and no a form a government, you know, and disturb the government, na government to be stable at the
Well, family si bebre na the fee say agitation say no e normal kakra e idea esida na me reservations kakra about certain things anything wafa yeton members of parliament on the other side MPP NDC for nyina eco parliament in the 2026 budget e wo mu say ye be spend sika ye fere no 11.2 million. Say 11.2 million, yeah, they find 5,000. And from the beginning, you know, every member of parliament or your MPP near no NDC him say, yeah, 5,000. The problem, they say, come on, say, yeah, 5,000. I think I capturing for profit. Nipa no motor application forms no person who call immigration customs police service in the yeah, nipa 5,000. No, be a TSS, ratio no a limited. One, and no young can what some man confront is and every member of parliament in him say young to me far more than 5,000 or far more than 5,000 no. It is a breach of the constitution, and the president of finance, minister of finance will be held liable for that thing. It doesn't mean no nipa 500 and a top forms. Nipa 500 top forms no be 500,000 and a top forms 500,000 no police for 130,000 and a top forms I say we call police service. So for police for the 130,000 no o divided by almost for nipa slaughter almost for 3,000 police for nipa 3,000 into a chere say what police service move for nipa 43 ya fa ba ko pe.
I see.
O for nipa 43 ya ye nipa ba ko. Oko immigration na almost for nipa 71 almost nipa 71,000 and I apply. Nipa 71,000 I apply. Offer ratio no more per nipa 700 or 500. Offer ratio no I 42:1. Into offer nipa 142. Yeah, for nipa ba ko pe. And I want to see problem I mean I will muntaka ni ministry ni say. Sa nyoma we na yesinka a sefata say ya chire mu man crofo ti ase say nipa no amato form so no mo ye 500,000 now so ye fa nipa 5,000 this year next year ye better for another 5,000 the following year ye better for another 5,000 sa kwesi say ye benya sa dom now wafa ya leta into ha mi bebre ye ha me say o fa ni sa we ye ni sa dia why you call online application? You really documentation. You really body selection. You body selection. You body selection. You never do aptitude test. And I maybe say, until you do aptitude test, no. And now ma MP dia ma ne 2 and answer 5. And now ma NDC MPs be 20. Say the able to me aye no. Na ka be say dia na ka be say. And kasa de dey ayeti. And come NDP MPs some more parliament. So ya mo be 2 slot and 5 slot. NDC MPs mu majority ya mo be 20 slot. Total ya 5,000 and no asa nka je de be say. Ma anya ne sa. But some more aptitude test ya mo control yesu ye di AI natural and to obi oti asenkregwa na bibie ni networking ye ne computer oni computer interface no copy computer ba bi wo hia ba betra wo se or try exams for computers me am gina he me akasa but for me join uzu bi kro bi na jema ye ma me
I see
o ka se wo ye computer exams AI many partners one you are bordering hanipa because and you will be an one media computer home and you will be an one network yan fan say obi was asenkregwa na say bibieni and say jomoro say nipa na say o tu kwan efi ni village wo eba the district capital no ko ITC center e ko tena computer na nimu ansa na wa yesa exams. And the DNT na want to make us a Kumasi, your center of Kumasi, and I your center or Elembele, and I said Takuradi, Munina Mumbra Hosa Center, Namamba Chro Manua exams. And to me, problem I'm working now and no a and also because the only NF come here online registration, body selection, BBI aptitude test, no, I disagree totally with it. And to me, fee say, Nyamiado, ye bet mistakes be Kakrebia, oh, near Yamaya in fact, now you complete the next time. The American is say, a year in fear what chia, Yenianum MPP 40 and now unemployment rate here 14.8 according to the statistical service. And now Menoka say about 12.4. Unemployment now 14.8 1 year. I'll tell about 12.4. Yeah, actually say. Nyamia dumye wa konya se aban we by the employment rate to know all year. In kakra obetumi solve problem. Nti mesre NDC for supporters. Me feel say you do aptitude test na your body selection we here. E senke ye de slot no e de check e de ma parties no se bo tema mo nkrofo
ana Pacho, Sak, asem na wo kan say anka bi a parliament ne yema parliamentarians no MPP members of parliament nipa 88 as 87 say 86 no yema obi a 2 slot na omo 2 slot akasa asem we ema no is it a way a wo kan say they are entitled you to as a members of parliament and I say to shut their mouth because they brought this expose and about bontia ya kan wasem. So do we have to give it to them in order for them to keep quiet or what?
The expose na okay. And before the expose be buy. Oh, to one win ya well. Nipa 500,000 I apply for the recruiting security service.
Yeah.
So 500 na your all can. Ebi wo ha or form 5 or form 6, obi to form 2, obi to form 3.
Okay.
And ya MPP never be breaky. We just scandal. Hey, we nye BB ya see MPs na debo 2 twa. Obi ka sa kire wa, ka che nipa ko se me na dwum ya ha. Obi eni ho di wa we bai. E recruitment ya ye. Your recruitment na ye no. Exams na wo mo ko kire ye no. Wo mo fail ye no doso. Ana se wo mo ye yi wo me free mu no doso. Hwe ma me ka se me kire. Since ya no ka se. Ye wo nipa 105 o ma pass exams 105. 105. Out of that 105, only 5,000 will be selected. And to say 100,000 will be disappointed. And it is not a strategy to shut people mouth. But in fear mochi, so we need to make in fear mochi under the MPP administration. Yantisa Omaton forms a phobia, and so every year, you know, 5,000, 2,000, our police service. And so yanti da. So Omaton forms. Amama koye screening. Omanti yanti bi da. Enti MPP se sem adia ye aban ye de board teaching. And one ye de bobo papa. It is MPP ye na so one complain dia. And then na me kan kire say MPP for na go break it. MPP is bay. I mean ka sem nchiro. Ye friend papa bi ye friend in team fojo. Or ye member of parliament. In team fojo say wo mo to forms ni nyina say o ma feel dia. Ye mfa wo mo sika nkoma wo mo. Oka sa asem no metie me ferry man no papa osofo oye MP me ferry man na me person me use word bi e be ye se tie se wo call university na what to form se wo call university admission wo call no apply se wo call university of KNUST se wo nya admission wo call university of wo call KNUST se wo call akwaje admission form wo call admission scout no registration application fee wo call akwaje
yeah. I get you. Yeah.
A whole MP. Ababu Jirabontin said, Emrantia no, Omoko Tro Yenua, and also apply and no man qualify no. Yenfa Womo, Yefo Musikama. Okay. Say a funny pop 5,000 years, Yomko Trinia. And no Pebia even knew Diana Momedi. A weird even knew Diana Mom, and you may be a baba knew Diana Mom. Yabako in team for Joe. Niaka says he can't Diana Momana. Baby. It is a way MP. Not over Jinabontin said application Yaba. Yankee says he can free. Yafas you can file registration and also mark cut forms. Oma apply, Oma society, and Yafa Omusikama or more. Now, someone who can. Yagino who are sebi, put it to try one. And ye.
I see.
What someone a buy MPP for him because of Kotisani Coco and Sembai. Yeah,
okay. The line, yan shadow. Some now NDC NPP for can that is fine. But I have heard some commentators and confessions say, okay, in this case, no, Argentina, do we have to pay for serving our country? So going forward, and I can create mechanism be say maybe person is serve the country because offer police, offer nurse, offer security agencies, DBI, you are giving value to the society. It will be our person or some this country, no, and can be a forms near money free and new class and care. Going forward, you know, do you buy this suggestion?
Many one more can in Yajin. What for the Pakuno call JHS, basic school, a free Wagana. We no call JHS, a free. We no call SSS, a free. We no call university. A ban ways with the amount free. We na say cut form 120 cities, and I said 200 cities. Na trial. Na screen was here no free.
But
where would the seriousness be? Where would the seriousness be? Where would the seriousness be? Where?
Okay, I get you. It means that I said, Omunya BBI free.
There's a BBI free woman. Of a man can't say, Ghana, honey, African, BBI free, papa. And now one more call. Sam Rantia, you call training, ya make on once. One more call El Wakano, Yama be a refreshment. Yamaobiansu, Obio ko ye man refreshment, water and drinks, just to calm them. A yesikanwa womutu a bidi at the toll, so the toll and drinks, soft drinks, the more woman. And to be cut off in Chimwa. University admissions now make some make once and then I apply for university. A year.
Go ahead.
Yeah. 1 year, 2017 when 2018 when ya, 2019 now I call. Maybe apply 2020 when ya, 2022 when ya, 2023 no call. And me fee said, wow, we are serious. So what she castle recruit. Only me says 1 year, we see kabashi. It's in panic. All call no I could try in the lock and I say, what do I exhibiting his skills? Now you're fun. And yes, I say free out of them. So me can't even me cry. Into you free. I grew up in you could offer military nyagro, police service and nyagro. And so be it 12 person come there top form. Nako, when in Jihua,
yeah, it's a Mamusa Samuel. I would say sometimes, I buy your budget, your Bico Interior Ministry, your Bico Defense Ministry, and it's no. Can't we factor it in our budget to say, okay, tough, this time around, be a funny per 5,000, 70 per 5,000, on Beko training for be 3 months, 3 months, and I buy a budget to cater for them because they are Ghanaian youth. A big one budget, a factor of one a function for free. That would be the best than we are selling from at the moment. Because 200 and something Sikana Wokan, and you'll be on a Benya says Cano, but will be
Obia or Ghana have your person 7 Ghana. A binary Quenya national service. National service no serve Ghana for 1 year. Who serve Ghana na ban say tua wo kabi. Your friend national service. And to obi o ye national service bi serve o man. Who serve o man no, ye say tua wo kaka ho. O wi an wa kwa pay dwuma ye. Eno no, enti wa ko school ni free. O wi o be national service. Ya ma e tua wo ka mo ayi dwuma. E bia ya fa. De make nyina ne say the abaying between aye and why. What for? Mamenka, the entire for 5,000. The entire for 5,000 is the whole security services, military, immigration, police service, all of them. You're spending 13 billion in taking care of and paying them every month. 13 billion. So 13 billion, no. What fanka, sa police for Kuala Muko recruitment, gave it my 40,000. By your 40,000, no. It will be say it will be say sani pa 40,000 see ekopesi car ye de betua wo mo ka boso me esan say aban ni sa sika no nti na offer 5,000 esan say aban ni sa sika no nti na offer tabata say aban ni wo sika obetumi de tua nkwala ne car enko be fa 40,000 50,000 security services no obi abo aban na say aban ne ba ye no police for any soldier for any you will increasing number for the 40,000 about the already existing numbers because over the whole Ghana immigration service is 16,000 customs is 17,000 and the whole Ghana but a 35 million population into your 10,000 come on can you now so abiding this is cano and this can look a crano abiding chia woman what's it you have go to your forms it is a be free of America problem so say free or what free any chrono corruption the problem at the band say Obeko hospital na empany ho na obia or yari or that hospital na say the trip sin so no obi say the trip sin not yakonyem the trip sin so problem ba kwa ye won say Obeko school bi na kwala ntia akonya so not that form osan say ye bibie free Sikano is here, the free because of political expediency sake.
Okay, so Pepper, what you are saying, are you saying that free is not good? Our used to hospital school there example. No? Are you saying that the free senior high school has a problem?
Wafa free baby it's my opinion.
So the free senior high school, are you saying that the free secondary education is not good because it is free?
I have never suggested so. I am saying it's too much of freeness. It's bad for a nation.
I see.
At the free SHS buy, I feel bad because I'm a buyer or running free SHS. What is a school? Be a comedy one. And I say, if you are not sure to that, buying us supply 7 months food, 7 months. 7 months. If you are not go, because secondary school be a wokumasi. Name be almost on zero. You are packing a monwa, my bro dinosaur. 7 months food. And Kwalame to school 7 months. There is still food. And see, and no your problem. But I may catch you say, why a free SHS? About we buy a free university entry for first year. First years.
Yeah.
President Kufuor be free JHS. What's it? Now we are was yes and form so no and port in talk apply for a job. The free. But see no.
All right.
I disagree with
that's fantastic. Now let's stay in Honorable Muntaka.
Primary school. So when
Annie, yeah. School fee.
What for say even the Anama Nkola, Yendi Nkolama, Nkola Mo, Juaboso, Bibieni, Jankobo, Sefioso, Sa in Cream Crasenoa at Obiti East Legon Cantonment. Ne papa drive Jaguar. Ne papa or private jets. Was it young Concon near Jane Ewo Emma San Kuala East Legon Cantonment? Maybe let's set our priorities right. Yen ye Dianema warm one, here. It is over free, a free nema warm one, a here warm. What I mean, says a branch will constituency, who I mean, who constituency. Nasa branch every person called military, and as a person called police, not about one chain. Not so if I'm person who call police. Bobby Bessia 120 and 200. Let me find top forms and found call. A buyer who so was our branch top forms. Now, the idea of me say, only set of a board Bessian or once and acquire or the top forms. And to be me and go through the process and say, funnel, not snibby, or the credit amount of whoop, and I'm also, and I will talk from some man, and or the call police. And no, you're serious about it. But I will free, I will be able to make a to or failure and fun or pass and fun. That type of lifestyle we should avoid it.
Okay. Now ka honorable Muntaka asem na o share in the York was say omo motor forms na afi o manya kwan no. You don't need to buy forms to be next year. So next year no o pepper say o person o join the same security agency no you just and one process na do be form tebia no wasenya. You don't need to buy forms to be. I think can have some also a mistake, but I think this is a competent way to solve a situation like this. And
Medika say Honorable Muntaka eba application for the security services online registration, remember 80% or 90%. Documentation, remember 90%. Body selection, remember 100%. Aptitude test, remember 22%. Mina be kind. DNT, I mean, can't so on your why you be brave? What Muntaka needs is communication director at the Ministry of Interior. Somebody must be speaking for the Minister of Interior. In some way, so because someone there must be somebody. Time where recruitment now 500,000 people are applying. And so people want to catch a gun upon you now. Say we apply, we floated this number. 500,000 people have picked the forms.
Yes.
Omo picked forms, no. Omo plus do no be atiase. What's now hosa? Emma, about aptitude test, my baby creative problem, my party and government. That is why I'm talking about. Now, young the second issue. The second issue is the President of the Republic, Oman Penjo Mama, and yes, done as ye. What for Oman Penjo Mama to Kwayakon and say, or not the director, the Minister of Interior. It's the President who directed him. Said the afternoon, one more form so no, one more screen in this year now. Oma bembe bunu sound crop for you keep you one data. Next year, my mom on top form to no one go through the process for selection. It is the President directive to the Minister of Interior. That is it. And you say, but it's the President who gave him that directive. It's the President who gave him the directive. Do this fast. Absolutely.
So the idea, the sole idea from the Interior Minister, but it's the President that ordered him to do that, right?
The President who directed him said, "Emrant Edia Kokoto forms, but exams no we fail. Aptitude test we fail. And I said, "You are screening and grab it." Say, "Obiako screening, medical screening. Ni moja below the India rejection. Ni moja below." Whatever, but what I say, Moja, Obini Moja, Esotia, Ayare. Me name say Ayare. Say Ayare, Yabetia, come Yarepa. Because I've had low blood pressure all my life.
I see.
All my life. And me name who is be and Chesa Yare. Me a low blood pressure because me a AS type of human body.
I see.
But once in a while, there is consistently there is blood tonic. Our nurse will take folic acid almost every day. And it is what we call body medical screening. Now I go through the process, body selection, the Biana so could do screening. That's all yes screening. Now so catch any pakuna say Nemo just what wabra onim onum moja draw 2 weeks pepepe. Ne moja levels be rising. That's all they disqualify now. I feel say I sympathize for that person. I mean.
But I would be say in the security, no, so medically, it is some previous. So it doesn't make sense to allow the person to start training because at that particular time or statistics, if I say you know, be a global wise, no, be a day in this room. Uko Jani say, Uncle, there will be a problem. So the person should be driven back.
But that's a what you magin paba. The I want to say. Because security service you should not be above 35 years.
Yeah.
Because of the vigorous nature of the training. And say obisa and moja swatino. But what they are not starting training or China. Almost started training or China. It will take about 1 month or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. That person and one moja swatino. Or no moja drop within 2-3 weeks is okay. That is what I'm saying.
Okay.
That is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Almost started training. Almost started training by 1 month, 2 months time. Into about traffic, time about traffic, no recommendation. Send it Nebuja Swati or no Moja Drew. And it's an Moja Swati. Can that person, should that person be disqualified? I am medical condition.
That's fantastic. Now, before I be share the full so just now a coffee we seen in our bino. Some of your fellow communicators, as I say, Kasa, said they haven't seen anything. Some of pro National Democratic Congress stations, radio stations are, in fact, they use their radio stations to help you come to power. They are also saying they haven't seen anything, and on and on and on and on. And it's normally now. Up to now, President Bekasa, and I say, as I say, the party in Pennyforno, what do they have to do now? I bet me I come on down.
The chairman of that party, Chairman Asante Dunkatia, Akasa. Matese party from Pennyforno, Akasa. And Messon and radio, so I'm mentioning Kasabi. At least when you come to Greater Accra, I am the senior most communication team member in the Greater Accra region.
Yeah.
Now, Massemi Nancy. Massent and Nuntina Mekachira will say, what's the offer Nipa 5,000? What be what Tom forms Nipa 500,000 at Toby? Why a screening Navy? So when the Misoba aptitude test, not the same problem we are brain, yeah. And there would the slot no constituency in our chair, yeah. And our MPP phobia, our NDC phobia, and a problem be any. As some the because as a way
I see.
Or people so called NDC. What's the aptitude test? I can't choose and skip to a video of failure. I'm not going how. Just give them the slow. NDC for your way say MPP time no. Oh my aptitude test. MPP phone him, NDC phone him say MPP time ya aptitude test ya body selection ya selecting crop. So the American say in order to avoid this backlash, the SK say you give the slot to constituencies to give to party people so that they will become simple. That is why I have the disagreement with the minister. Me say I can do now. They are MPP for Becca. Wafa Yama every MPP MP there 2 slot 2. And 30, another 20. Because on no bamba, you know, all fan crop for 1 NDC for MPP for by 1 NDC for 5 MPP for man Tom form to put your copy. At the Sedu Yasua, TNT so up to test, not MPP because no pass. And you do, dear, can I say, and a slot will do up to test. No, now the slot number NDC for what channel? Consultancy by consultancy. Dear MP for Becca. Abaya de bo and one ye de boba masemi nyinani.
Okay. Yeah, but that's the problem said. But our party from penny for no business so asem say na wo asisi aka ne deda fa say communicators ne for full soldiers ni bi no omo ka omo command to omo yam ne ade no but e business so is jabbing them say they are rushing ye nduru babia enye mu chobo ene na dia ba power they are yet to even come out to apologize.
NDC supporters will say there is hope. At least what buying the war there will be opportunities. I found the 24-hour economy ever. You're rolling out, there will be places you will get opportunity. And the recruitment, when you're security service, yeah, 5,000. Next year, 5,000. The next year, 5,000. You bet now Bemusabe 8 to 12 years. You have 5,000 every year. Multiply by 12. That will be what? That will be so much numbers. And the best NDC supporters, they should calm down. There is hope. We know what we are doing. But if he said the next time, sir, aptitude test, they be because Obiako University cultural exams, passing university exams. The entire we aptitude test. So go police if we aptitude test that is qualified. What is the sense in it?
I see. And then I will say, oh yeah, aptitude test now. NPP for my NDC for slot. Or more time, ni two kokoya aptitude test now. Here now, NPP ni be qualify.
That NDC ni be tiffy.
And then now can technically it makes sense.
The fact is, many people say, Samina me the Minister of Interior. I am not. Samina me Minister of Interior. But for me, yes, selection no, me be do aptitude test, and come the slot no be call constituency by constituency. I'm telling you, Pembla. As a Minister of State, as a Minister for Interior, may the NDP slot no be call constituency. Near chairman of constituency executives. We are Mama MPP 22. Mama NDC for 30 and 40. MPP because in the time
all right.
Simple matter.
Yeah, that's it. But before Bekoro, I say baby abayi kwe yeni na obia who say abana I has done well for the first 1 year. You cannot take anything from them. Now let's watch this. Baby and no make people have started complaining something. And do we need a reshuffle and many kakra? You need a reshuffle kakra.
Minister, some by obia. I feel no be 1 year. Now I feel no the policies and programs ever to do. Don't carry reshuffle today.
But some policies in there at the harder
that is there are so many reasons here reshuffle. And he said if those reasons need to do president, he will decide to know. Your mama is a very intelligent and experienced person. He knows what to do. Only what to do. And when the time comes, it's not me. The last who am I to say that? The leader can also suggest for the president. If the president feels
but General said you say General said your party chairman, Mr. Adam, your party chairman is say and no bia ne betimi be police. Ye na ye kokoye police ye na ekoye awifo ahwa na be police ye na kokoye police ahwa na be thief. Say some na MPC party for off.
There be your chairman the okere nyina ne say ejuma na eni won ti obi apeso ko police. Ejuma ni won to obi apeso ko immigration. Ejuma ni to obi apeso ye police ni anaso ye soja ni. Wa fa soja ejuma ye ejuma ben ya anka obi apeso wonya banko anase minerals commission anase Ghana gasa oba ko ye police ejuma. No, ejuma ni ho. Papa ejuma ni won ti obi apeso. The chairman say onya utre ejuma bi beba eye say police no e ka opeso ko no a ebeye over ejuma wa Ghana between Ghana gas and police service who be going
okay Ghana gas come ko Ghana gas all right yeah better